rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. She got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on her tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
Cheers all, what's happening? I'm back, and we are gonna do a little stream tonight. It's gonna be a shorter stream tonight. I have another business thing going on tomorrow morning early. Fingers crossed. I got to put my best foot forward. So I'm gonna go 2 hours tonight, not 3 hours, but we'll just let the night take us where it takes us, right? It is a Sunday night, America over here. So I decided I'm running out of evenings to be outside to do this. It's already down into the 60s in the evening now, but I'm like, what the hell? In a few weeks, I won't be able to be out here. So I did pin it here in chat. Let me make sure it's pinned. We're opening this sucker up. For those of you that are Patreons, we are doing a giveaway. I'm actually doing these glasses as a giveaway tonight. So one of the questions I posed to Patreon is, what is your favorite whiskey glass? So these are called the Joy something. I don't know. That's the brand I got. They're not expensive, crystal, but I really like them because they have a little bit broader base than a Glen, and they're a little bit bigger. And so I kind of dig these. They just feel a little heftier. I like a little more girth. So, but those are not my favorite. As you guys know, my favorite glass is a Wisdom glass. But I will say this is what I'm giving away tonight. So if you're a patron, go make that guess, and I will get those shipped out to you this week and you can have those glasses. They're pretty cool. I do like those glasses. They're a great alternative to a Glen, roughly the same price as a Glen with no labels on them, so it's pretty good. Anywho, other things, yeah. So the last couple weeks, I almost didn't go live again tonight just because I got so much going on tomorrow. But just a lot of work crap going on, tons of stress that I'm dealing with. I haven't felt all that up for being jovial, and not that I'm depressed or anything. It's just it's a lot when you're putting on a face sometimes. So felt good about today. I bought some bottles over the last couple of weeks, so I'm gonna pop some tags on some bottles, just like Macklemore. And again, we'll see where the night takes us. I do have a bottle chug kill. For those of you that don't know what this is Antique 107. Nothing like a weeder bottle kill to get your night rolling. So I have a few different glasses I'm going to drink out of. And we are going to just move along. All right, so we got C. Jackson. We'll say hi. There's only a few of you in chat so far, but we got C. Jackson. Cheers, Christian. What's up, buddy? Best thumbnail ever. Thank you. I reused it. Used it in March, and now I reused it again. Cheers, Doc. What's up, Mark? How are you, buddy? Cheers, Raja, down in Arkansas. Woo. Man, that thing hit me kind of hard. I'm kind of a lightweight now. Not only have I not been doing Livewire the last couple of weeks, I have not been drinking at all the last couple of weeks. So I got to go slow. So bottle kill may have been the wrong idea when I'd said I'm trying to go easy tonight, but oh well. And we got Slapshot. Cheers, dude. I was talking to Slapshot last night. He was feeling pretty good on Big Vic stream last night. Yeah, the Big D hat, buddy. What do you think? Broncos pulled one out against the Raiders. We fucking hate the Raiders. Everybody hates the Raiders unless you're a Raiders fan. I think it's safe to say. And even the biggest Raider fan of all, Gruden, now hates the Raiders, for the record. And we got Stacy H. Cheers. Check out 4 Leaf Whiskey. If you haven't done that already, then I don't know where you've been. Yeah, that is correct. Drinking does not count if it's in another country, Stacy H. So we also have Giselle's here. Cheers, Giselle's. What's up, buddy? Yeah, Chug Loaf. So I am digging this weather, but and I don't know if this is politically incorrect now, so don't take this the wrong way, but I remember the term Indian summer. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was, as far as I understand, I think just because it's Indian, it's probably not politically correct, but the Native Americans were talking about this because of, I don't know, something. I remember reading about it, but anyway, it has been in the 70s and 80s in Colorado in October. We almost had a 90-degree day. What was it, Tuesday or Wednesday of last week? So it was it's super hot still, but the nights are getting nice and cool. I wake up and take the hound dog for a walk every morning, and it's 40s, so it's getting cold again. Anyway, keep saying hi. We got Josh Fritz. Oh, you were sober for over a week because you were out of the country. I get it. If you're out of the country, nothing counts. Or Vegas. Any of those two, nothing counts. Oh, there we go. Where is freaking C. Jackson? You son of a bitch. Yeah, you were 90s in Ohio till last week. Yeah, it's just been crazy heat. And then all these storms. I guess this is still kind of the hardest storm season for Florida and hurricane season. But anyway, so tonight, I don't know that I'm going to crack all of these because I like kind of sitting outside and not having a ton of different pours, but I did bring multiple glasses just in case I'm feeling crazy. Starting out tonight, I started out with Cooper's Craft. This is the 100. I did not pop this tonight. This was one I think I went on Vic stream, and all of a sudden it showed up. Bic was like, hey, I'm sending you a bottle, and then it showed up that day that you won. So 100 proof Cooper's Craft. I freaking love this. Brown Foreman. So that's what I started with. That's what's in my current glass. Then last week showed up the ADHD 4-gate. So this is 8 year, 9 month, finished in red wine cask. I don't know that I would have bought this had I known it was finished in a red wine cask. Frankie saw it and she's like, it's finished in red wine. Is that what you wanted? And I was like, ugh. I don't know. It depends. Hopefully they do a pretty good job. I kind of trust Matt. I like to get his picks. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to say, what the heck? And then today, Tommy D told me about a liquor store in this small town north of Fort Collins called Wellington. And they have some actually pretty good buys. So they had my jam. It's called Cantina Liquor. And you walk on the outside, it looks like a, like downtown liquor store. Like, it doesn't look like one that was, it's not like this brand. I mean, it is a new building, but you walk inside, it feels like a downtown liquor store, if that makes sense. When you walk in, like it has kind of that cold feel to it. But they had an Old Forester pick. They had a Wyoming whiskey pick. I've never had a pick from these guys, so we're going to crack this tonight and give it a try. I love these. They have a whole bunch of these left, so if I like it this week, I'm going to go get a backup because you just don't get many of those picks if it's better than the regular 100 proofer. And then also there, Tommy D told me about is another 4-gate, which is the Split Stave by Kelvin 4-gate from 2023. So this is 113 proof. It is bourbon finished in New American white oak toasted and charred casks. So I'm actually excited to try this guy. So the reason I got this, I just bought Matt's and it was like $240 once you pay tax and shipping. And I was like, I'm not going to buy any more whiskey this month. I'm trying to watch what I buy. And Tommy D was like, yeah, it was only like 129 or 125 is what it was posted at. And he goes, but when they rang it up, it was only $100. And so I go there and there were 3 of them left. And I'm like, oh, it still says 129. I'm good for 129. Let's see what it rings up as. And so rang up as $100. So I got the 4-gate for $100. I'm like, you got to do that. Like, if you get that kind of a 4-gate for $100, like, that's a steal, I think. If I go back, there are 2 more left right now. I don't know if they'll be there when I go back. And then I went to Wilbur's, which is the biggest store in northern Colorado, not named Daveco. And I'm talking to the guy because I know they had an Old Forester pick, but I wasn't sure if it was 100 or barrel proof. And I'm just not, I don't know. I feel old, but I have too many of the barrel proof. So I'm like, wasn't that excited, but I grabbed it. They also had a Russell's pick, which I didn't bring out here. Got the Russell's pick, but he also had a Shanks in the back. So I bought the Shanks. So I'm probably going to crack this one next because it is the lowest proof of everything on the table. At the 91.2 proof Shanks. So that's what I've got tonight in front of me. We'll see how it goes. And we'll take it from there. Let's go see where we're at here. I kind of fell behind here. Let's see. Let me catch up. Biking bourbon. I think that was where we left off. Cheers. What's happening? Oh, we got bourbon neophyte. Cheers, Anthony. I hope you can stop in and say hello. I saw you drinking some scotch tonight. Let's see, who else have we got here? We got Mark is still there. We've got Richie Z coming in from Anthony's live. Cheers, Richie. Hope you're doing well. I saw pictures of Richie Z with the Aussies. I think it was the Aussies where I saw his pictures. So if you guys don't know Richie Z, you're under a rock. But cheers, Richie. Love you, buddy. Let's see. Who else have we got? We got somebody in the back. We'll go there first. Cheers, Jonathan. What's up?
What's up, Mike?
living the dream, dude. You know, I will say, like, as busy and stressed out as I've been, I feel pretty blessed in general.
I
And
need
so,
I need a cup of that right now.
yeah, it's you know, I think, you know, it's funny how I don't go live, and you guys are pretty incredible just in the community. Because I know sometimes there's kind of obscure. That wasn't the goal of my obscureness. In I know sometimes you see like Facebook posts, and they're like, you know, dealing with all this shit is crazy, and you're like, you know, they're just like fishing for stuff, and that was really not the intent of any of my posts or anything. Like I realized that a couple weeks ago when I post like just dealing with shit, not going live, and everybody texted me, and you guys are incredible for that. So last week it was just like not going live. I didn't want anybody to feel like they were imminent, you know,
Like
destruction or anything. But
it's not the worst thing to share how you feeling. I mean, I keep it in, and honestly, I think that's part of the reason why I am the way I am this evening. You know, I don't have any more bandwidth to internalize stuff. You know.
yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, my wife is phenomenal. You guys are great. Like I get choked up. You know, there's a few guys that, you know, text and call. Other people, you know, might just, you know, send a note. But, you know, it's like even on a Wednesday, people be like, hey, I haven't seen you for a while. Are you okay? Like, I know you haven't been going live. You know, Jim Morris out of nowhere was just like, hey, dude, are you okay? And it's pretty cool.
They meant as a Broncos fan.
Yeah. Hey, 3 wins in a row, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Good Bo Nix.
Yeah. No, I'm not a Bo Nix fanboy, but I'm a hope boy. That's all I am with Bo Nix. But yeah, you guys, everybody in this community is so unbelievably cool. I was considering not going tonight, but I'm like, you know what, that 3 weeks in a row, I need to hang out with friends. And, you know, I think there's something to be said for that. Sometimes it's hard to put on a smiley face just when you're dealing. Even if you're not depressed or in a bad mood, you're just like, I really would rather watch, you know what I mean, than participate, because it's exhausting with stress. A guy I work very closely with, you know, we are basically a team. He was let go the week before last, and everybody knows that it's coming for me. And so it just hasn't quite hit yet, but I do have things working. So, and I'm trying to put my best foot forward with those guys, which is why I haven't been going live, not because of really anything else. So,
what are you drinking?
So my first pour was Cooper's Craft 100, but I'm about to pop a Shanks.
Ooh.
That's 24 for tomorrow. What's that?
24 or 23?
24.
Nice. I'd like to know how that is. I've got like probably 80 samples behind me. They're piling up. So.
I will say that like it's a little disappointing, and I don't know if this is secondary or what like the real price of this is supposed to be, but I remember getting a Bombergers a couple years ago for like 99.
Yep. What is it now?
And this was 160.
Okay. Yeah, that's a problem.
So I'm like 160 for 91 proof. Kind of fucking annoys me a little bit, but
might as well be buying Woodford Reserve.
Yeah, I'm just like, but you know, whatever, it's worth it. I've never had a Shanks. I've had a couple Bombergers, so we'll give it a go. I like Michter's in general, so.
I went to the Bardstown Blitz last week, and you know, I was telling you I was dealing with some health issues, and it was like, it felt like an eternity, you know. But I was happy to be there, and you know, I got to meet Tommy, and I got to meet Mark.
Mark Emenecker?
Yeah, he's such a nice guy.
You
He's got a great smile.
Poor bastard.
Awesome. You know?
Yeah, Tommy's not a bad guy. Mark,
Tommy's got a sense of humor. I like Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy's a good dude. They're all good. I've never actually met Mark in person yet, so that's kind of interesting.
Well, we were a little bit late getting out of Nashville Barrel Company with Dan and Hello Again Whiskey Friends. And we ran into the Barrels of Hope and some of their folks. And Mark was there, and Whiskey Tornado. Lance was there. There's a bunch of other people I met. It was Bourbon Engineer. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, there's a ton of people out there in the Nashville area, man. Top Dog.
Oh yeah, I met Top Dog.
Adam out there.
Adam is actually, I think, working at Nashville Barrel Company now.
Oh, does he really? Oh shit!
I'm pretty sure I saw a post about that, and somebody mentioned him having a new gig. So,
Wow, that's crazy. What's
all
up,
right.
Mark? Keep us updated on the score, buddy. Let's say hi to a couple people here. Say hi to a couple. Keep us updated on the score. Great shot. Cheers, buddy. It was Great Shot's birthday last week.
well, happy birthday.
That was he is 40 years old now, which is pretty incredible considering he's been on the earth a lot longer than that. We got JD. What's up, JD? How come you never come on Livewire, JD? You live in California. It's only 6:15 now.
Come on, JD.
Man, what's up? Wait, where? What, Tommy? I don't know which one you're talking about, Tommy. They had Bombergers, Shanks. What else did they have? They had a few other. They had a couple others too in the back over at Wilbur's. Tommy. And they had the Russell's pick in stock, but they also had the Old Forester. If you like the barrel strength, I don't know why I'm just not excited about the barrel strength.
Wait. Go back. They have a Russell's pick?
Yeah.
Where's it from?
I'll get it. I'll tell you. I don't know. It's inside. I forgot to bring it out.
Okay.
It is not like Tyrone or anything like that, unfortunately. But Shanks or Bombergers, the Boo-Rye?
One of them is.
Shanks is a sour mash. So the Boo-Rye
I think it's Bombergers that's different every year.
Yeah. This is a sour mash, supposedly.
Does it give you a finish on it? I had a Shanks from 2021. It was terrible and traded it.
Nope, it just says sour mash whiskey, small batch Kentucky sour mash.
Hi, Richie.
So yeah, for those of you that don't know, I don't do a ton of hunting, so I'm more opportunistic. I was looking for that Old Forester pick, hoping it was 100 while I was out and about. And
how much was it?
The which?
The Old Forester. How much was it?
The Old Forester was 89.
There you go. What's up, Tommy?
What's up, Tommy? The 100 Old Forester that I got was 60, which was not bad.
They had the 100 and the. Where'd you go to the other store too?
No, Wilbur's had the barrel strength.
Yeah. Did you go to the other store?
It was 89, and then I went to the one in Wellington. I got the $100 4-gate.
There you go.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, it's the split stave. They had it on the shelf for $129, but then it rang it up as $99. I'm like, give me two.
Yeah, is there 7 left for me? What the hell?
I think there's 2 more left when I left.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like 6 total, I think. So
yeah. Jesus. But they actually, like that store in Wellington, it had quite a bit of stuff. I was a little surprised.
Yeah, they got a lot of good stuff. A lot of stuff I don't see down here.
And it wasn't like it had a lot of good stuff because they way overpriced it. Like some stores in Denver will do that.
Did you see the Redbreast 18 for $200?
Oh, I didn't see it. No, I didn't even look at their case.
Oh no, it was on the regular shelf. It was with the other Irish stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My local store has a clearance shelf now that, like, if you buy 3 bottles, you'll get up to 15% or 20 off of 4. And he brings in whiskey because the vendors, are always trying to push something, and because certain people like, oh, I want that, and he gets a case to accommodate them. But it left his shelves full of crap. And like 2 months ago, I had to chat with him, and he goes, I can't bring Green River in. He's like, I don't have the shelf space. I'm like, that's like new legacy. I'm like, you need to have Green River on the shelf.
Yeah, at least
So he's fixing those problems. And Bardstown is in Massachusetts as of last week for the first time ever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So at the Wilbur's, though, did you need to use points, or did you have to?
No.
Really?
No, and Wilbur's, like the guy was sitting there, and I was like, "Hey, how good is your Russell's pick?" Like I got last year's, and it was pretty good.
You guys know about the Russell's 10, right? And
no. This is just a Russell. I do know about it, but this was just a Russell's pick. Yeah, this was just a normal Russell's pick.
I don't like that.
I have a long-standing rule that just got tweaked a little bit because I added the Old Forester 100. But if I see a Russell's, an Old Forester 100, or a Four Roses barrel strength pick, It's a get.
Mm.
Every
Always.
This is what I'm drinking. I'm drinking that old Forester single 100 proofer.
Is that that's the black. Yeah, I love those 100 proofers. I didn't even know about them because I had like the standard small batch or regular batch, whatever it is, 100 proof, and I was like, it's fine.
I just re-poured a sample for another day. It's a 4-gate rye single barrel, 9-year toasted. That did not hit my palate right.
Oh, really?
It's not the ruby red or the.
No.
Cheers,
this
buddy.
is just a single barrel Pictorel gave me.
Oh, okay.
But like, Mike, we were talking about being frustrated earlier. Like sometimes sports doesn't have the same feelings for me, and whiskey tastes different when I'm depressed. So it could be just me. It might not be the whiskey.
Could be the loss to the Miami Dolphins.
What are you depressed about? You got to meet me last weekend.
It was so much fun last weekend, but the reality of not opening my laptop for 5 days. Plus, this whole week I felt like a day late and a dollar short or a minute short, or it's been a lot. You know?
We got everything spicy in the house, dude. How many of the new one chip challenges have you eaten? That's what I want to know.
I've done that once.
Because he set the record, at least at one point, for one chip challenge from the original one. And then I think he had the second one chip challenge record for a while anyway.
All right. So I picked this up at NBC. It was a 10-year.
Yeah.
And supposedly the people at the bar and Adam, who knows a lot about Nashville, said this was Willet sourced.
I got you. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I've tried that at the bar. It was very good. So,
you haven't tried the bottle yet, though, or no?
I have. I opened it. I had 1 ounce of whiskey this week. I said I would go sober till Sunday. I almost got there. There's 1 ounce missing from this bottle.
I didn't think it was. Honestly, it didn't remind me of a purple top, but
this right here.
Yeah.
It's reminded me of some, but the only ones I've ever tried have been like 8 years.
Yeah, I haven't had too many. Like Mike, I think, has one that I tried.
Of which?
The Willet Purple Top.
Oh, well, I don't have Willet Purple Top. I have like Old Kirk.
Oh, you got the Old Kirk. Yeah, I got an Old Kirk now too. Yeah.
This
I thought you had a purple top.
This reminded me of one of the Old Kirks that Katie and Ethan let me try, but this one's got a little bit more going on. This is like grape and cotton candy sweetness, and then it gets weird, and then the finish just goes.
Grape, okay.
Yeah,
that was a fun time.
Anything from 4-gate that has an MSRP under 200, my hopes aren't the highest, but I do enjoy toasted, and they tend to do a pretty good job. So I'm not overly concerned with spending $100 on one that's their least favorite. Probably still better than a lot.
Now I'm getting like a piney.
Well, I think at the Bardstown thing when we went to the was it Lee and I Am or something like that?
Liam Mash.
Liam Mash, yeah, the speakeasy, I guess you could call it. Bill was talking about, that's the split stave is their, everyday stuff or their normal, I don't know, release stuff there. So it should be still pretty good. The 4-gate, I think. I've never had it, but
I'm just saying that 4-gate's got a lot to compete with because I started.
Oh yeah.
I mean, come on! I started with the freaking Cooper's Craft 100.
There you go. That shit was like $30 in Kentucky.
That's like so cheap. We don't get that here. We do not get that in New England.
Well, I would move then. Just kidding.
Shit, I would have brought you a bunch.
I got a half a bottle.
He's eaten close to 100 of those goddamn chips over the years. Oh my god.
How's your colon, bro?
My asshole hurts just thinking about that, Phil.
Jesus.
No thanks. I've never tried it. Won't ever.
Phil was the one when we did the competition and I lost that battle and had to do the one chip challenge. And we did it for charity one time. He's the one that told you how to prep for it. And it's not drink milk. It's Pepto about 30 minutes before and maybe a peanut butter sandwich.
I took some milk and magnesia before I had this pour just because that's where I'm at. But now I'm
all just
eating bread.
Dude, you were getting so fucking old.
I feel it. That night we went to the Mexican restaurant, I was like, this is a mistake. Oh, yeah, it was a mistake.
Well, yeah.
Wasn't thinking.
That's why I kind of went light with those tacos. So I didn't want something heavy. Plus, I was still full from lunch. We went to that the place in Bardstown. I had
Which
like
one?
a big
Which did you go
burger.
the pig place or the college place?
No, it's a 2-name place, like Snowball and something or whatever.
Oh, something in Scholars. We went there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay. I'm
Right?
just saying everything spicy. Like I would do the cottage cheese. I love cottage cheese, but the thought of eating something spicy and then throwing up cottage cheese.
I don't even want to drink now. Why the hell did you say that?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Gas
cottage cheese
station
is the worst.
tacos. Is that what you guys had? Was gas station tacos?
Yeah.
No, I had.
NBC. Jeff and I did. Yeah.
Oh, I had Hawaiian tacos. It was chicken tacos with mango and cabbage.
So-
It was good.
Right before we went to NBC, Jeff was like, "We should get a solid base."
Mhm.
And I'm like, "Okay, well, I didn't eat breakfast, so we stopped at a gas station and
Oh, nice.
had gas station Chipotle, which was
That's right. You were dying there. I remember that.
oh, I was kind of on the floor a little bit.
So these are kind of like a Glen inside whatever this
Mhm.
is.
Is that like one of those old man glasses you get in like a hot temperature where it's like insulated? There's like 2 layers.
It is 2 layers, right? So it's got like,
It's supposed to keep the whiskey away from your fingers, to keep it
Yeah.
less warm.
and you can have the shape that you want with a little bit more of a broad bottom. Like
Mike,
I love
you
the
look
girl.
like you're drinking on the Starship Enterprise right now in 10
Yeah.
forward. It's like Star Trek.
Romulan ale.
Yeah.
They're super fragile though. You got to be really careful with those things. Oh damn, that Shanks is good. That Shanks is a little bit better than the Cooper's 100.
4 times the price.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, I'm like, I took a little nip of that and I was like, oh damn, that was way better.
What are you smoking, Tommy?
That Monte Cristo from the Blitz.
Oh, nice. Mine's downstairs.
You know, mine had a big, kind of a big seam in it, kind of a big leaf, whatever there. I thought it was going to break apart. but
Vein?
It's actually stayed pretty good.
I don't have any more packs to keep them soft, so I
Oh, the Bovitas?
yeah, I put a sponge in there, like a fresh one with some distilled water, and it started to get a little loose on me, so I pulled it out. I got to smoke it this week, or it's trash.
Oh,
No, it's fine. Not a huge deal. The gift bag was great. The little the torpedo holder.
yeah.
For the two
Two,
cigars, I thought
two,
that was great.
two holder, and then there's also that bottle opener was in there.
Oh, the
One of
one by Scott Van Pelt, Paul
Yeah,
P.
or Paul P. Yeah.
Corn and whiskey. Yeah.
Well,
that
I
was
like
mo-
the shirt too. The shirt's okay. You know, it fit me okay. It's a little thinner than I like the material, but
That's
yeah.
a nice sweatshirt though, Tommy.
All that is a
You like
tattoo.
that?
Tommy,
it's a little chilly out here. I got a little window.
That
It's my
Bardstown
smoking jacket.
that Bardstown T-shirt is like a tattoo for man boobs. Don't wear it.
Oh, I know. I wore it out, and I'm like, I'm proud.
Oh
I
my
worked
god.
hard for these.
That's what
I
you
paid
know.
for these.
The wife doesn't realize, right? Like I can fit into an XL and not have to wear a 2X now.
Oh,
But-
nice.
But if I do, like I've got tits.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? So like, I mean, like it just emphasizes because it, so I like
Yeah.
to kind of be a little bit loose right here so that it feels better. I don't know if it even makes a difference really.
It's 2024. It's okay.
not to gross out the audience a little bit more, but I've always had sort of erect nipples, so those stick out.
Hold
even more.
on. Cue up Jeff's comment right there.
That is going to be a short tomorrow, Tommy.
Yeah, Jeff left his phone down, and so we started taking pictures.
So we are at
I saw someone's nipple.
34
I thought that
minutes
was a
right
Samoan
now.
nipple, Tommy, not yours.
I just showed him my belly, full belly, full on belly.
oh god, that reminds me of Marty at Shane's that one time.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. I got a picture of Zerk. You know Zerk?
Yeah.
And his shirt starts up here. Then by the end of the night, it's already open and flowing.
If he's wearing a shirt at all.
Yeah, that's true. This was at Pours in the Park 2.
Oh yeah.
Up
Where's
in
the barn?
one before that, but up in Blake's room.
Oh yeah, I got you.
I went to bed long before you guys got messy. I checked myself out of the bottle share. I didn't want to end up doing the Tootsie Roll.
Saturday night or Friday night?
Both nights.
No.
Yeah.
I noticed you kind of boogied early.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like because I went to bed early on Saturday at 10:45, I was able to meet up with Lance and his wife, and we went to Beam for a tour and got some bottles before we left. And
Vic and I went to Beam before he left on Sunday, and we had lunch at the kitchen. That was pretty good.
I heard
they had just as many bottles of shit in there. So many Bookers up on the shelf and all that. I mean, they're obviously most of them are open, but it was kind of crazy.
We
could have gone there and gotten a pour.
My travel day on Sunday, Darrell and I didn't get back to Providence until like 1:15 in the morning, and I still had to drive home. So it was like, Yeah,
I drove to Kansas City. So I waited around, dropped Vic off at the airport around noon, and then I headed to Kansas City.
Nice.
It was more blinding at the end of the run, at the end of the drive, than it was tired because the sun was setting. But
hopefully it was a pretty sunset.
It's pretty bright. Kind of didn't want to look at it.
If I get this new gig, I'll be in Kansas City a lot.
Oh, well, a new gig? What?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a new gig.
Are you still at the old place?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a new gig before they let me go of the old one.
So you and the wife decided about selling the house and all that, or are you just gonna?
We're not. I mean, we have to wait for Logan to finish up school.
Okay.
Here locally, we're not going to pay out of state tuition, so.
Gotcha.
Smart.
We're gonna let him. I'm gonna bite it for him for another year, and then it's on to whatever, man. I don't know. We don't know what we're gonna do, but
yeah,
I won't have to do as much, and that would be nice.
Come visit us in Massachusetts.
Yeah, I'd only be able to visit Mass because it's more expensive than Colorado.
We'll take you on a New England tour. It'll be fun.
I want to go to Niagara Falls. You're like, it's nowhere near here.
Niagara Falls.
Yeah. Just kidding. I've been to Niagara Falls a lot.
Canadian side better, I heard, but
yeah. I mean, they're both of the same falls. You can just see more from the Canadian side. It's amazing though when you're standing at the Niagara Falls to see how much fucking water is going over the edge. That always.
I mean, if anyone's having trouble getting wet, go to Niagara Falls. You'll get wet.
Oh my God. Like it is just so much fucking water. If you've ever been there in the winter, it's ridiculous in the winter. It's so cool as it freezes going over.
I have no interest in being in Canada during winter. That sounds unnecessary.
Isn't parts of Canada south of Boston?
I don't.
Well, Toronto's south of, or what, with Detroit, so.
I need to check my geography to confirm or deny that, Mike.
I'm pretty sure, like parts of Canada.
All right, hold on.
I think so. I think
I could be wrong.
Area is lower. Well, they're by Buffalo too, right?
Buffalo is where Niagara Falls is.
Yeah, Mike, you'd be right by a squeak.
Yeah, just a little bit. Toronto is still north. Yeah.
Is it okay?
But only like around across the lake from like Chicago and.
Hey, you made me learn something tonight. What the hell?
Good night, Slapshot.
Supposed to be your night.
Hope you feel better.
Yeah, I asked him the night. Is he doing all right with his back?
He says it's killing him when he took pain meds.
Yeah, it was funny when I jumped on Vic's last night and I heard Slapshot talking a couple times. I'm like, Slapshot kind of tipsy tonight because normally he's like, I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
I just feel bad. There have been times in my life where it's like you can't sleep. Every waking moment you're in pain. And it's like you just question what is it all for. So
right.
My heart goes out to him for sure.
Dude, and like my wife has chronic pain, and it like my kids are like, she always says how much she hurts, and I'm like, dude, think of how she feels. Like she's in pain when you're not there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you only have to be irritated with her pain when you're around her. Like she has to be irritated with it whether you're around her or not.
My wife basically spends most of the time downstairs because she can't listen to my belly aching, and it's been like I feel bad. I felt bad for Darrell. He had to put up with it for 5 days.
Women do not understand the discomfort and pain that men get when they have the flu. Have you seen that meme where it's
yes.
Women don't know pain. Childbirth is nothing compared to a man with the flu.
Yeah. You should make a short out of that. You'll get a bunch of dislikes. Probably get kicked off YouTube.
Yeah, it's dude, this Shanks is pretty good, man. So Tommy, are you gonna come up in November or no?
Tentative right now. We'll see.
I need to reach out to Randy because he was like, when everybody's there, you guys come over to my house. But I need to make sure that he still wants to do that.
I
We
still
don't
have the dog. I might be able to drop the dog off in Cheyenne and then come up. Or come
Tommy,
down then.
did you buy this one?
Cheers, Jigs.
No, I just got
Hey,
the.
Jigs.
I got the. Shit. What is it? Sticky icky.
Oh yeah, that was the 4.5 year. That was actually pretty good.
Have you guys had Matt's Foregate?
No, I haven't anything.
No, I saw it drop. Did you already get yours?
Yeah, Love Potion.
Damn.
I mean, Matt really likes me. Probably not.
I think he wants to bang you, Mike.
Ooh.
I mean,
Hot take.
if I got invited to the Diddy party,
Nice.
Way to close the loop on that, Mike.
Yeah.
That was impressive. Way to take something stupid I said and close the door. Smart man.
yeah, I think I'm gonna finish with one of the Foregates because I think next is gonna be that Old Forester 100. So I do love this glass. It's kind of weird, but because of the like two layers,
It's thick.
yeah, the top is kind of thick.
You have to get your mouth around it, Mike.
Even though it's 100 proof, I added a little water to the Old Forester.
Oh, really? Was it a little hot still?
It could just be me tonight. I just got done having some sloppy joes, so.
Man, you are like a gourmet chef.
Sloppy joes and Fritos.
That sounds awesome.
It's I can eat sloppy joes for like 2 more days now. So.
Yeah. Those moments when you get invited to the Diddy party and then you realize you're at the Diddy party. Just saying.
You are the Diddy party.
You are the Diddy party.
It's worse.
What up, Jigsy?
Oh God! Like I said this on Vic's stream last night. Hey, what do you guys think of the new glasses? By the way, I just got new glasses.
They're very make you slim your face out, or maybe that's not drinking for 3 weeks.
Wow. Maybe maybe you just are lonely tonight. Yeah.
I need to get new glasses. I just don't want to spend the money. I'd rather spend money on booze.
Yeah, I know. God, it's I spent too much money today on booze.
My nerdy glasses came from Zenny Optical. These things with the lenses were $28. There you go.
Dude, like, so I can only get a new pair of glass. So my insurance, first of all, I think all insurance is ridiculous. But
yes.
But so my eye insurance or vision insurance, I get a pair of glasses every year, but you have to alternate. 1 year it's computer glasses.
Oh.
And then the next year it's like a full pair that can be progressive and all that stuff, right? Well, I'm like, dude, I don't just wear like I wear them all the time just so I don't have to deal with them. Like I don't have to wear them when I'm not reading my phone or whatever, but I do just because I don't want to take them on and off and lose them and scratch them and all that.
Yeah.
And so they're like, well, then you can get frames. So I'm like, I picked out these one Oakley frames. I was like, oh, they're good. They're fine. She's like, oh, those frames aren't covered. I'm like, oh, we got to find cheaper frames.
Yeah.
And so I got these like $130 frames instead of the $230 frames for the Oakley ones. And then I had to pay for like the progressive and stuff like that a little bit. But other than that, it's just a racket, dude.
Tommy, you live in an Area 51. What's all that background noise?
Yeah, the airplanes are going right to DIA for me. Sorry.
Oh, is that DIA or the Broncos?
No, it's DIA.
Oh no, Broncos were home game today. Hey, the Bears won too, right?
Yeah, and then Centennial Airport's this way, so they're flying that way too. Sometimes you get a low Learjet coming into that.
Dude, Denver Airport's pretty crazy. I guess it's got the most runways or some shit like that.
Honestly, it's the biggest airport in the States.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like they can have forward planes like taking off and landing at the same time or some shit like that.
Yep.
It's not the busiest, but it's the biggest, I guess. Footage.
They're trying to dump jet fuel to kill the Purina dog food.
Oh yeah, that fucking thing on I-70 smells like ass.
Yeah, I mean that was the only thing I remembered in that Uber coming out of that airport. It's like, what the fuck is that smell?
Yeah, Commerce City in general just stinks. Like I was making out with this girl up in Lookout Mountain one time when I was going to school, And she's like, kiss me where it stinks. So I drove her to Commerce City.
They don't have that refinery open anymore, do they? Is that still shut down?
Yeah, no, is it? No, I think it's open again, right? Isn't that the one that had the fire or whatever?
Yeah, I thought they closed it down for a while there to
Yeah, it's back
check
up
shit
now.
out.
Yeah, it's back up now.
Yeah, that sucks.
20 minutes if you're a Patreon, go make a comment. I'm giving away these glasses tonight.
Oh, the Viskies?
These are not the Wisdom. These are, I forget what they're called.
No, Viskies.
Viskies? Is that what they're called?
That's the Scotch glass, right? That's
Oh.
like the one Matt uses. Hold it up again.
It's the one Randy uses. That's what.
Okay, so it's got a bigger base than a Glen.
Yeah.
Right. That was
Smaller,
designed for Scotch.
smaller bulb.
Scotch smelling.
Oh, I don't know, but I like them because they're bigger base.
Yeah.
I like the
Big grab.
Like something you can hold on to.
I like the base to be like more than a finger.
Fingers are good though.
Yeah.
This 8.5 year, this is really good.
Is it
The 130.8 proof, and you wouldn't know it.
that much? I didn't realize it was that much.
Man, like part of me wants a little more Shanks, and I like the fact it's low proof.
I mean, enjoy the whiskey the way you want it.
But let's be honest, the Old Forester is only 100.
Mike, check out the label if you haven't seen it. It's Dusty Dan.
Oh, good God. Yeah, hold on. I got you.
That Oompa Loompa, that is Jeff in
Is
an
it?
in an outfit that he created for Halloween one year.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
my God.
So he really has an Oompa Loompa outfit.
You know, I asked Jeff if he brought the Macho Man costume. He's like, no, why would I bring that? And then he comes downstairs but he was in that costume for like 6 hours. I'm like,
I know.
his wife goes, I don't think he's ever washed that, or I don't know how to wash it. And I'm like, how do you
didn't
sit in the
smell.
same room?
He didn't smell, so it was good. I went up yesterday, went up to Cheyenne to pick up the dog and hang out with the kids, and we went to dinner, and we went to T. Joe's steak restaurant up there off I-80, and it's a local steak joint. It was pretty good, but the busboy, oh my God, he walked around the table and he needed a shower. He needed a shower bad, so it was just like we're eating, and I'm like, oh. So,
I hate that. It's like,
this nice kid picked up this thing. Yeah. H6. Yeah.
I
Hey, look at that.
were you told how old that bottle is?
No. They didn't.
So my store had an 8-year-old bottle from the 6th floor, and palate viscosity awesome, finish 0.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this doesn't really have that big of a finish.
Yeah, that could be the 100 proof, though, to be honest. Like,
I'm looking for something, like I have 100 proof bottles that have
Oh,
good
God.
finishes.
this smells like 100 proof Brown Foreman right here.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you though on the barrel strength ones. Sometimes they're too damn hot.
Yeah, that's why I like the 100. I feel like you can taste the 100s a little bit better.
This is the first 100 I've seen in years here.
Yeah, I got the one at the Stanley.
Mm-hmm. Since you got that, yeah, I haven't seen.
Yeah, since that one, I haven't seen one. Yeah. Oh God, yeah. This is just Old Forester.
What up, Roger?
Is that Roger Randall?
Josh Fitz.
Roger Randall needs to get his ass in here. I haven't talked to him in a long time. He's another one that checked in on me last week. I appreciate it.
We got to try JG's blend from Blendageddon from last year. That was awesome.
Oh, dude, this Old
Third
Forester is crushable. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, I don't think it's hot at all, and I'm coming from Shanks.
Is that Coop or is that?
That's Coop. Yeah, Logan's walking up.
Oh my!
Hold on. I'm muting just because.
It's okay. They're happy dogs. Oh, Mike's about to get a hug. Hopefully he's paying. Oh, wow.
What do you do?
Sean.
Jump the fence?
Yeah, he went in through the gate.
Wait, there's a gate there. I didn't have to try to jump the fence.
No, he is not allowed to jump the fence. Love you. He comes in one night and he's like, Dad, like, I don't know what happened to the fence. And I'm like, did you try to climb the fence? Because you ripped it down. And he's like, not me. Yes.
It's on the Ring doorbell. Here you go. Watch
Yeah.
it.
We don't need a ring here.
Oh, we don't.
No, he's in a gated community. Not really.
No, it's not gated, but it is like
Pretty
it's
fucking
also-
close.
By that you mean next to the prison.
Yeah,
Behind his shoulders is a green.
yeah.
golf
A prison is gated also. That doesn't make it a nice place.
Oh my god. So my wife and I leave for a trip to Europe in about 18 days.
Oh, nice.
God, you go on more vacations.
We're at in Europe. That's a big-
For cost reasons, Tommy, we're going to Barcelona off season, and then we are hopping on a Euro cruise on a.
Oh, I heard Spain is outstanding.
Well, we're gonna spend 2 nights and 3 days there, and then we're gonna be on a cruise that touches Italy, France, and back to Spain. And it's more about lodging and transportation versus traveling all of Spain. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh no, you got to do it cost effectively.
Well, we have stuff that we got to do here, and this year has been frustrating. So like our budget for vacation got cut in half, and we're making the best of it. So.
I would skip the whiskey and just stick to wine over there.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Somebody else
Peckerhead's coming on. Oh,
there's JD.
there you go.
He just called you Peckerhead.
No, I said what Peckerhead? I didn't know.
Oh,
it was gonna
okay.
be him.
Oh shit!
All right, now
There's a peckerhead.
Is the game over?
we can't hear you, Joe.
No, I was just looking at Tommy's peckerhead.
No.
Like,
Wanna
oh,
see it?
me
Hold
on
on,
the
wanna see it?
show.
No, it's right on top of your shoulders.
Oh, it started.
Yes.
What's going on, Joe? Who's going to win tonight? Hey, are we going to make a bet on this game tonight? Who
I
they
got
playing?
$10.
Logan, Kit.
What?
Got it right here.
Parlay?
No, I want you out.
Watching it while I can make fun of Tommy D's ugly mug.
Loser.
Hey, is that the
I'll take
Pittsburgh
the
game? Did they finally
Steelers,
start
you
it?
take the Cowboys.
Yeah, they just started
Straight
right now.
up. Loser, one chip challenge.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing that one.
Oh.
He doesn't want to hurt
Been there, done that.
Mike,
I don't even want to wear the T-shirt, but I got it.
Mike, you didn't want your son gambling on whiskey too?
Yeah. Well, so last night, I don't know if he wants me telling. So last night, I get up and I'm letting Jersey out. It's like 2:30 in the morning, and I'm like, this fucking living room smells like skunk.
Yeah.
And so I let Jersey out. I'm like, you don't smoke in this fucking house ever again. I'm like, you're 19, it's not legal. I'm like, you will not smoke that on our property. Go to the fucking park.
Allegedly.
And he's like, I've been in bed.
I didn't inhale.
He woke up and admitted it to the wife.
Yeah, Snook walked past the room. Skunk, you know.
For the record, my wife's friend left it for him when she left.
Nice.
So it's not like he went and spent his money on it. He went and got it from one of her friends.
Wait, your wife's friend left it for him?
Yeah, she came to visit us a couple weeks ago from San Diego and didn't want to take it on the plane, so she left it and gave it to him.
Holy shit.
Yes, Richie, we know about the Russell 10s with the LLME.
Oh, what was it? Sorry, Richie said something. And I didn't read. Oh, LLME is supposed to be a killer.
Not
Supposed to
LL
be,
Cool J.
It's supposed to be 15-year-old Russells. Possibly used.
Really?
Unused 15-year-old in there. I found an LLMB up in Cheyenne.
Ooh.
JD, are you drinking anything tonight?
I have a shelf full of stuff. I mean, I was drinking earlier this morning on Kinstream, but I don't have a little bit. So I can pour something. I don't know what I have. What should I pour? Scotch or bourbon?
Do you have any whiskey?
Polish bourbon, but you do you.
Something Polish.
I only have bourbon out here tonight. Actually, I don't even
No,
have a lie.
the Polish is all gone.
You want him drinking potato vodka?
That's what I was drinking the other night.
I got other vodka. That's not potato.
Joe,
I think I
are you
tried.
drinking anything to drown your sadness for tonight's football game?
No, I don't do that preemptively. I mean,
I would.
I know you would, because you expect to lose, because you're a loser.
I mean, the
Is there
I'm
a
a
loser?
who? The her.
That's aggressive.
Hey, for the record, the Cowboys are winning, Joe.
Hey,
Already?
appreciate
3-0. Cowboys are up.
You know, Mike, the moment they gave Dak Prescott that amount of money, they became eternal losers.
No.
Oh,
When-
dude.
Still shows 0-0.
No, it's 3-0.
3-0. I don't know, dude. I wish we had a Dak
No,
Prescott.
yeah, no, just updated.
I would take somebody
so
that
far
chokes
behind,
in the
Tommy.
playoffs but gets
I
us
know.
to the playoffs over.
Seconds. Dude, did you see the Broncos win?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
crazy.
Broncos defense is legit. It's
Yeah.
the rest that is suspect.
I just wish the Rams would have won. Damn LA
Me too.
people.
I'm going to be 2-3 in fantasy football, and I have like one of the best teams. And it's fucking
Dude, so I played in the suicide pool, and there were 18 of us to start. There were 4 of us left.
You can't say suicide pool anymore, Mike. It's elimination pool.
Elimination pool. Sorry, I shouldn't say that on
Yeah, you'll get shut down on YouTube.
Great, now I'm demonetized. Just kidding. But there were 18. Now there's only 4 going into this week. I lost because I picked Cleveland to beat the Giants.
Why would you ever bet on Cleveland?
They were playing the Giants, and I don't want to use like Kansas City and freaking those teams up front, right? Like if you get deeper, you want to be able to fall back on those.
Not when there's 4 teams left.
But so I picked the Seahawks, which are pretty good, over the Giants. The Giants fucked me twice. Fuck
Yeah.
Adam. Fuck
Yeah.
Whiskey Shits and his
And the
goddamn Giants.
And the Giants were missing their best receiver.
Yep.
That's like saying military intelligence, their best receiver.
Or reliable government.
Yeah. Best receiver is their running back.
He
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
in there.
Where's T-Rob? We got to talk more about Alabama.
All right. I'll have this.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
It's a good label.
I like
think
that. That's my
T-Rob-
bottle chug bottle downstairs.
I think T-Rob was driving up to see his grandkid play football.
Oh, he was? He had a bottle all ready to bottle chug for tonight, and then Vic made him kill it last night.
I mean, if you're keeping score, T-Rob's got to be in the Hall of Fame with bottle jugs.
Dude, T-Rob is like the all-time bottle chug king here.
You know, I love when he's doing a bottle kill and there's like this much left in the bottle and you see him just like chugging it down.
So
Like,
it used to happen a lot more than it. I mean, we don't do as many bottle chugs as we used to, but I've learned to make sure you know how much is in the bottle before you do the
Yeah.
bottle chug. But like, there used to be times when people would do bottle chugs and they'd get like halfway through it and you'd see their eyes go, "Oh shit, this was way more than I thought it was going to be."
Adam.
And it was like, I'm like, dude, you don't have to kill it. Just like because you said you were going to kill it, you realize you get halfway in and it's like 8 ounces.
yeah, there's a live wire unwritten rule about bottle chugs. It's don't die.
Yeah, don't die. And then there was what's his name that did that fucking, that wasn't on Livewire either. He did it on what was that, on Whiskey Wars when Nordsman did that fucking stag one?
Yeah. Yeah, he was gone that night.
Dude, on Livewire, do you remember the HBR versus Klein battle? I don't know if you guys saw that one when HBR and Klein were doing, and Busey were all doing their freaking bottle chugs. This was like 3 years ago. It was like early days. I actually deleted the video altogether because HBR woke up naked in his yard.
So was this a stream based on if you drink enough bourbon, you won't get COVID?
Dude, so freaking Klein, Destination Bourbon, now what, I forget what his channel's called now, but Klein, super cool dude. He had a 175 of Eagle Rare with like this much left in the bottom.
That's a lot of whiskey. That's like 6-7 ounces, dude.
Oh, dude. And we're like, and he was there he had Will Zirk there in the building with him. And he does that. And we're all just like, dude, 15-minute timer just started.
Yeah.
And Klein was there for like another hour and a half and doing more bottle chugs after that. He and Busey and freaking HBR are drinking all sorts of like barrel strength. And everything Busey drinks looks like a,
Yeah, he's got a lot of
375
girth
bottle,
there.
right? Yeah, it
Control
looks
it.
like a tiny bottle, but oh yeah, oh god, Michelle and her freaking Coy Hill bottle chug. I think Will still has PTSD from that.
Favorite chug
Sorry.
of all time.
The Japanese are bombing.
Wow, are you allowed to say that when are you still moving to Okinawa, Tony?
Hopefully.
This smells like banana scotch.
Mike, my daughter is unfortunately getting divorced.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry.
So
dude.
yes, so that kind of put a wrinkle on some things here. So.
Oh yeah, that's
Tell her I said congratulations and I'm sorry.
well.
Yeah.
I hope she figured that out really fast and didn't have to linger on that decision because that's
No, he decided he wanted a divorce. So
Oh, really? That's unusual that the boy
he's
does.
he's got another hottie with him. So
Oh, piece of shit. Would
yeah,
we?
pretty much.
Hey, do I need to just bring a bag and not ask
No,
questions?
no, we're
Just
good.
cut his nuts off and feed him to the fucking dog.
My daughter went to his chain of command.
Oh, good. Warren Air Force Base. Yeah.
Yeah.
The have you ever seen that video where it's like, I need your help. You need to bring a shovel and borrow your car, and you need to not ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
And some,
Yeah, I've
and
gotten
some,
those texts. I
some
know what to
lime.
do.
Gotta get
Something
some
like
lime.
that. I totally brutalized it, but you know what I mean.
JD, this is the closest I'm getting to scotch tonight, buddy.
What is that?
Scotch finished.
Oh shit!
Forster 115.
Nah, I mean, I was drinking Hazelburn this morning, and
I've not found a Hazelburn in a long time.
the Hazelburn, and I don't know, something else.
My weekends have been so,
Hazelburn 16.
my weekends have been so busy. I haven't been on Ken's stream in like 6 weeks. I've been
Well, I
like,
haven't been on this stream in a long time too, so it's not the first thing. So
Well, your time zones are a little different now, JD.
well, it's kind of hard to drink when it's
6
7 in the
a.m.
morning, 6 in the morning.
unless you're Vic.
Yeah, well,
Well, yeah, but that's after a night of drinking.
or
I'm
Zemo.
heading,
Or
Mike,
Ed.
I'm heading up to Seattle this week to see Troy Man, Marvin,
cool.
and Mark.
Hmm.
So I'll be flying out on Thursday, so I'll be spending Thursday to Monday up there in Seattle.
Cool. Don't forget,
Are you
20
glad to be back in the U.S. though, and not staying in a hotel all the time and all that, JD? I'm sure there's things you miss about living in Poland, but
I mean the hookers.
Or Lithuania, I mean.
or Lithuania, yeah, Lithuania.
I do. I like the maid that cleans after me, so I do miss that. I have to clean after myself.
Did you get
Yeah.
all your construction
And-
done on your house? The remodeling and stuff done? JD?
Me, yeah, yeah. I did. We did the backyard, so I put it on
Yeah.
concrete, which is like two truckloads of concrete in the back, 13 tons of gravel, all the citrus trees and shrubbery, water lines, drip irrigation, and what else? Oh,
Really think you should have gone no water yard.
screw that. I'm in California. I want some citrus trees. Right now, goddamn orange and lemons are expensive as hell. Come on, I live in California, so
Yeah.
why not just grow my own?
Wow. I thought you cared about the Colorado River, JD.
We have aquifers here, so we don't care about that. We have our own aquifers.
Oh, okay. You're good.
I think you should grow some oranges and throw them at Mike. His narrow thinking.
But I have figs for him. They're sweeter and they're stickier.
I love Fig Newtons.
What the hell?
Fresh,
Can't throw that at you.
dude, fresh figs are the fucking bomb.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
so my
like.
figs-
I
my
wish
figs
I had a
are
Fig
good.
Newton right now. I'm just saying, like, I get the munchies when I'm drinking.
So yeah, I got a fig tree, a tangerine tree, a lemon and lime, and grapefruit tree.
Nice.
They're all right now. They're all full of fruit.
So you got well, you should be more like Vic, where his neighbors have all that and they just fall down in his yard.
Avocados from Mexico.
Avocados from Mexico.
Dude, I'm telling you, my wife's ex-husband has an avocado tree in his yard. He cannot even give them away fast enough. There's so many fucking avocados on that come off of that tree.
Well, in Palm Springs, the avocado will die. They don't do very well here. So
I had an avocado today for lunch.
it's 45. It's 114 today.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
It's 60 degrees right now here.
For the record, the Cowboys are still winning.
That's a team.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a
So-
mental state, JD.
Here's the big thing about
Back,
tonight's
you know.
game. It's bringing up old school memories of Bradshaw and Staubach and
Yeah.
the old school Cowboys
Who is
Steelers
Bradshaw?
rivalries.
Who's Staubach?
Yeah.
Starbucks, yeah.
Starbucks.
coffee.
Starbucks coffee?
Isn't Starbuck from that space show?
No, Starbucks is
Bonds?
coffee. It's coffee.
Okay, Danny White, you know who he is?
Yep.
I saw a meme on Instagram where this couple was like beating the hell out of this vacuum like it wouldn't work. and then they stuck a cowboy sticker on it, and they turned it on, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it works. It sucks."
Wow.
What a great
What
joke.
a dad joke. What a dad joke.
It was funny. I sent it to Kelsey Dime.
Oh,
Who's
yeah,
that?
Kelsey's been
Yeah, Mike. It's a Joshua Tree Distillery.
Is that hipster whiskey?
Lost horse.
It's Joshua Tree.
Does it come in a Subaru?
No, it comes in a Tesla.
Hey, what is there actual horse in the mash bill or what?
No, there's no. It's a blended whiskey. It's like 4-year-old, but it's the same concept. It's a 3 and a 6-year-old.
Is there any horse in the mash?
It's got horse manure.
I was gonna say they fermented some used grains.
So Bradshaw
fermented
bourbon?
grain.
No, I heard about Bradshaw bourbon, but I've never had it.
It's not good. I didn't.
I
like
haven't. Yeah, it's terrible.
It was put this way. It was on clearance in California for like $28. To tell you something.
This and this blended really nicely.
Really?
Yeah, this is like awesome Barton with a weird finish, and then you throw some of this in it. Oh baby!
Who's going crazy with their dings?
Sorry, it's Frankie's friend texting me. I was like, we caught Logan with your leave behind.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, are we talking shit about Vic still?
Trying to.
Yep.
Oh, definitely. What's up, Vic?
100%.
Sorry, she keeps texting me now. Like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it would be a problem. I'm like, I don't really care as long as he doesn't do it in the fucking house.
There you go, Mike. It says line 6 at the DMV 346.
It says what?
I'm just saying 346 at the DMV. That ding sound every time pops out.
Oh, yeah. God.
Yeah. Tell Frankie to jump on stream. She can just talk to you.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's her friend.
No, that's her friend that's texting me.
49 degrees to drop in. Oh, geez.
Oh, Jesus.
It's
They
been in
haven't
the
even
40s
played
here.
yet, Eric. Take your jersey off.
It's tied up now.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Eric?
What's going on, gang?
They didn't play today, did they, Eric?
Nope, they play tomorrow.
Let me see what time
Yeah, Monday Night Football.
temperature is.
Who are they playing? I forgot.
New Orleans. New Orleans is
Oh, yeah, that should be a good game. New Orleans isn't bad as long as they show up.
The Aints.
Are they playing in Candlestick or are they playing in not Candlestick?
I think in
Arrowhead.
they're playing an Arrowhead.
Oh, are they in Arrowhead?
Yep, we're 5.5 point favorite.
Candlestick? Are you like
Candlestick.
talking like
I
Kevin
don't-
Mitchell and the Giants?
No, I don't know why it's a Candlestick.
All right,
Oh,
What
Mike.
you drinking, Eric?
Eric's coming in hot. Eric, you
geez.
look like you might have already had some of that, buddy.
Nope, not yet. I haven't had any alcohol today. I had way too much last night. Holy shit.
You're not in your bed, are you?
He just woke up.
I did just wake up. Damn right.
You want? I can come in hot with some 10-year-old Heaven Hill.
Okay.
Dude, that Old Forester is pretty good, but I will say it's not like something you drink and you're like, wow, that's just good.
It's 66.6 for Heaven Hill 10-year-old.
I had the
Wow.
yesterday I had the 2023 Old Forester barrel pick, the barrel proof one, and it
Oh,
tasted
okay, yeah.
so much like Bananas Foster. It was stupid.
Dude, I dig a Bananas Foster. I want banana cream pie right now.
Oh, that sounds good too. But that
Dude, I told you I'm getting the munchies just because I'm drinking.
Tommy, did you try any of that whiskey that Lance brought in those sample bottles? That supposed Four
Jump
Roses?
in here, Vic.
Oh, yes. I mean, you pretty much had to beat Darrell off of, around
Oh
him.
my God! Seriously, like I think he tried.
As soon as he broke those out, Darrell was his best buddy hanging out the whole time.
For the record,
That's
the
funny.
Cowboys are tied now with the Pittsburgh Steelers 3-3.
Yeah, just a
Technically, the Cowboys are not losing yet.
The Beyonce rye whiskey. I heard it comes with baby oil.
Oh.
Oh, dude, there are so many Diddy memes. They're all awesome.
All right, hey, I'm gonna do the giveaway. Let me just double check it real quick. I got to make sure I got everybody's name.
Giveaway.
I'm doing
Patreon.
the glasses tonight.
Oh, nice.
I might jump back on. Otherwise, I'll see you in chat. All right, guys.
All right.
See you later, buddy.
Good night. Good luck to your Cowboys, Joe.
Chin up, John.
We have 7 entries and 7 comments. Okay, we're good. Actually, the odds are pretty good tonight on getting these glasses. I love using different glasses for the record. Gotta go back.
Snoop Dogg is such a fake fan. That slimy bastard.
Is he
A
doing
fake-
commentator?
No, he's over there in the owner's box,
Oh, okay.
all dressed up in
Steeler outfit, yeah.
Steeler outfit.
I saw him earlier on there when they were still in the weather delay.
Yeah,
All right, you guys see this?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, we got 7 entries. I'm going
Sierra's
to
still around?
Yeah, Sierra's still around.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to hold on. I'm forgetting names left and right. I need to take some meds or something. Shayla. Whatever happened to Shayla?
They moved to France.
Did they actually go?
Yep. Hey, Michelle won. I'll text her. I got her address.
Tell her she won it, but you broke the glass.
Yeah.
She was in the chat earlier.
Oh, was she? I missed it. A Taylor Swift bourbon right after the next time the Chiefs win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Never.
Might never happen again. They can't afford it.
February's right around the corner, gentlemen. Don't sleep on them.
3 in a row. I don't think anybody's ever done 3 in a row,
They
right?
haven't until this year.
Not in a while.
I will say Minnesota looks pretty good. I don't think that's long term still.
Boy, they looked impressive as hell on.
But dude, I'll tell you, those receivers that they've got are pretty fucking good.
God. And
And Darnold looks good for a change. Like, it's a little surprising.
the Vikings also look good.
That is Minnesota.
Oh, that's right. I thought you were talking about Atlanta. So
So
Well, Atlanta looks pretty good for being Atlanta. Like, I feel like,
yeah. Yeah.
like, dude, Cousins is just solid, man. Like, the guy's never like, he's never going to be the best guy on the team. You know what I mean? But he's like, look at the difference that just a quality quarterback makes when you look
He's a
at
Super Bowl winner. What are you talking
Carolina. Look at Carolina. Cousins won a Super Bowl? Where?
In
With Washington. Didn't
no,
he?
with Minnesota.
He never won a
No.
Super Bowl with
Minnesota's
Minnesota.
never won a Super Bowl.
He was Washington and then Minnesota. Minnesota has ever won a Super Bowl? I don't know.
They
that
haven't. They've lost 4.
Yeah.
hey Joe, that pork leg 12-year-old is growing on me.
Is it?
Yeah, because look, I've already down
Oh,
half of the
snap.
bottle.
You know, it wasn't terrible. It just
It's
I think
it's good now. It's actually really good for a Dickel. So
oh, okay.
I mean, I was actually it's opened up. It's actually way better than before. Before it was like, whoa, that grape and medicinal, oof, or whatever it is.
All right.
Flavor
Should I
vitamin.
open that Russell's I got today or the ADHD 4-gate?
Oh, the 80s.
Russell. Do the Russells. Save the 4-gate.
Which
And then
Russell?
open the other 4-gate. And try those together.
Well, I should
Oh,
try
look
the
at
2 4-gates together, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go get the Russells. I'll be right back.
Hey, Richie Z, check your Instagram message because they got a Scotch on clearance for $30 instead of $80.
Which Scotch is that?
It's the 2005 Blair, or I guess it's called BALIAR. It's normally $80 bottle, but they have right now a pre-sale through the company. I don't know what it is, out of California for $29.99 or something. So I bought 4 or 5 of them. Excuse me.
How old is it? How old is the Scotch?
I don't know. I think it's a 10-year-old.
What year did you say it was? 2005?
Yeah.
Is that the blackened Richie?
No. Oh, hold on. No, it's called Vintage One or whatever it is. Blair
For
Vintage.
Metallica's whiskey?
What's up?
Metallica's whiskey is blackened.
Yeah.
No,
that's what I said.
no. This is a Scotch.
They play.
No, I was asking Richie in the chat because
Oh,
I didn't type it in. I just said it out loud.
They play music for their whiskey.
Wait, for $30, I'm willing to take a gamble on that stuff. Is pretty good. So
What'd you say, Eric?
They play music for their whiskey. They play Metallica's albums
Yeah.
at the barrels real loud.
To vibrate the whiskey.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Of all the celebrity whiskeys, it's probably the best.
I don't know. I like Heaven's Door a lot. So I'm not saying it's better. I'm not saying it's worse. I'm saying there's similarities in both.
I had Heaven's Door when it first came out, and I didn't like it, but I've heard it's good.
Yeah, I have a few different ones because they source from various places. They don't just source from. A lot of people have the misconception that it's just Tennessee whiskey, but it's not.
That's Dylan stuff, right?
Yeah.
Who sources more than just Tennessee whiskey? Sorry, I missed it.
Heaven's Door.
Oh.
Doc Swanson's.
Yeah.
I
Heaven's Door 10-year decade is good too.
This last week, I disposed of a Heaven's Door, the Redbreast one. I didn't love that one.
Well,
I have that one.
Heaven's Door aged in Redbreast casks?
Yeah, I have that one. Yeah.
I didn't like that one as much. Okay. This is Warehouse CNE.
Ooh, okay.
And it is 8-year.
That's not bad.
Not doing a pinch. We'll see if this is any good. I might have to get another one and then do it as a giveaway.
I got that yesterday and ended up drinking it on my 12-mile bike ride last night.
All right, I'm going to take off, guys. You have a good one.
Hey,
All
Tommy.
right.
Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for dropping in, dude.
Yeah. See you later.
All right, man. Take care, Tom.
Yeah, we did the brewery tour last night. Actually, starting about 8:00, we went from brewery to brewery on our bikes.
Nice.
Man, it's getting cold out here tonight. Whew.
Joe, what's the temperature over there, Joe? In your neck of the woods.
It was top today was 104.
God,
Shit.
Right now, I took the thermometer outside at 78 degrees here at night.
Let's see.
It's 114 here, and my bins for me personally was smelling kind of funky, like a burn smell today.
It's 84 degrees right now here outside.
that's what it is here too. 84 with our humidity is a rousing 14%.
Screw that crap.
We are 62.
Wow. Oh, I kind of. Oh, check you out! You even have your old Orange Crush hat on.
Yeah, look at that.
Very cool.
Dude, the uniforms today were awesome.
Yeah,
My daughter just got power back over there in Georgia, so hopefully it stays because they were out for power for 10 days. She got it back for six hours, and then she was washing clothes and trying to dry clothes, and then the power went out for another, I think, 5 hours. So she just got it back.
My cousin lives over by Augusta. She lives about 25 miles from Augusta, and she just got power back yesterday. Was it Friday? Friday.
Yeah, they actually they
just got it today.
They partially evacuated Fort Eisenhower because there was no power on post.
Man, yeah, I couldn't imagine. Can you imagine being down there? Like you guys were 100 degrees. Could you imagine not having AC when it's like 90 and
Humid,
80% humidity?
No,
It's crazy.
I did PT there for 22 weeks, so it was miserable.
Oh, God, I love Russell's picks. Man, they're just fucking good.
Best one ever was Liquor by the Lake.
Wife hooked me up with some ice cream.
All right, I'm gonna shut this because I don't want the gnats in here.
Okie doke.
Are you gonna help?
No, leave her in.
All right, love you.
Love him.
Don't get my
I love you too.
my Kirby twist. Love you more, mean it.
She's great. What's the score?
3-3.
Who's winning? Just kidding.
It's a barn.
Just got
burner.
a sack. Ooh, sack fumble, and we get the ball. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I felt like this was going to be a hard one for Dallas because you guys are missing some people.
Oh, what? They're giving it to what? That's bullshit.
Yes.
He never gained possession, and they're giving it to Justin Fields because Oh man, that's crazy. Hopefully they review that shit.
Ben Demon Hunter's 50 fucking degrees already, and it's like 8 o'clock up there. Isn't he like just north of Calgary?
Yeah, they're gonna review that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here it
Denver
is.
Bronco fans like to watch the Steelers so
flag.
they can see what their money's up to.
He's inactive for today's game.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how George Payton still has a fucking job. Our GM that made that trade.
The first one or this most recent one?
The one for Russell Wilson.
Yeah, the first one when they first got him.
Yeah,
And paid him an outrageous amount for being not much of a quarterback.
Nope, never gained possession. Yes, that's gonna be overturned right now.
Yeah, it's yeah, I just feel like that was the worst trade in history. It set the franchise back 5 years.
Yep.
When's the last year you guys actually pay him?
Maybe not.
Next year.
Next year?
They took the big hit this year at least.
Yeah, it was giant. 45?
Oh well.
42?
I think it was 35 this year and 25 next year.
Oh.
Or maybe it was 45 and 25. Yeah.
Kim Dancer's in the chat.
Hey, Kim.
She's a private dancer. Dancer for money.
And she
Do what you want me to do.
Kim leaves Pop behind for my son.
They're singing easy.
Well, that song was for free, Kim.
Oh, what's up, Donnie? Cheers, buddy. We got Proman lurking again. I wonder if Proman's mom-in-law is still there.
Prick Noman.
I remember that guy.
Where's Adriana? I haven't heard from her in weeks.
I got to tell Jason to send me with the bottle that got on Adriana's stream.
Did Adriana go live this week?
Oh, I didn't see, no.
Oh. Yeah, it's I haven't seen Adriana. Adriana's going to be here the 14th of November.
We're having a party over there?
We got tickets to the CSU Wyoming game. For some reason, Nick Proman is a huge Wyoming fan. He loves Laramie. I don't know what is up with it, but so for the last, it's kind of become a tradition where every year we go to the CSU Wyoming game.
Nice. College football's good.
God, I love that Alabama lost on Saturday.
Oh, are they doing a fundraiser right now? Do we need to go like pop in there? Are we still live? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. For the last hour and
Is he talking about the old timers one that we already did? Because right now I have to reach out to Jason.
Is Stuff and Whiskey live right now?
I don't know. Yeah, Nick, what's going on? Let us know.
I don't even know.
Apparently, I'm not a sub. No.
Oh, I thought.
Oh yeah, they are live.
I thought I heard your voice. Sorry.
Oh, for hope and help, rare bottles, big prizes, 80 winners.
Well, if anyone that wants to want me to bring anything to Faz, I'll probably head to New Zealand next year.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
For work?
No, just for the hell of it. You know, being retired, man. Come on.
You're not retired. You're working right now. Are you retiring?
I'm basically retired. Yeah, I am working all those long hours, but I'm getting paid more for working less. That's a good thing.
Oh, that is.
That's the way to do that. Nice job if you can get it.
Let's put it this way: I'm actually making more than I was overseas at home, and I work 5 days a week, and I'm getting, let's put it this way, huge bonus bumps in the next 8 months because I got work for the union.
If you start working like 20 hours a week, it'll be like you're a lawyer.
Let's put it this way: if I work 1 hour and I go home, I get paid 8.
Shit. On what was it?
Cheers, Cam. Love you, kid.
On Tuesday, I was at the office until 10 o'clock at night, writing a brief.
And that,
I don't know, dude.
And like,
All I
and,
know is
yeah.
I watch so many of these fucking sovereign citizen videos on YouTube
Oh
now.
shit.
I fucking love watching those idiots.
They're hilarious.
And it's like, and not just sovereign citizens. Like, I just watch people that are just stupid. Like, and they video. There's one dude, and I love the judge. He's out of Texas, somewhere in Texas. They call him the bow tie judge.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you could tell he like fucking cares. Like, I really like the fact that he cares. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just a job to him. He's like, I'm gonna keep the people safe. You know what I mean? Like, and he's like, that defense attorney right there is your best friend. You need to get with him right now. Like, don't talk. I don't want you saying a thing until you talk to that person.
Your rules don't apply to me. You've got no jurisdiction over me. I'm a sovereign citizen.
Yeah. Is this admiralty or common law? Neither. The Constitution says that's all there is, so you have to just stop this whole thing that you've been doing and go away. Freaking hilarious. Are you a Dodgers fan, Joe?
Honestly, I'm not a big baseball guy, but I mean, either Padres or Dodgers. My son's a big Dodgers fan, so I don't know if that makes me one too. But I had season tickets one year for the Padres, and then went to the All-Star game, the All-Star weekend. We went through the whole weekend, so that was week. That was fun. So, but still, I'm
Padres are beating the Dodgers right now 4-1.
Yeah, they were up last night too, though, and it was.
So I'm voting for the Padres right now.
Yeah, because they're winning, and I want to win today.
Yeah, just in case
Just
Dallas loses, at least I'll be happy to get something. I'm actually going to go see them play in Dallas next Sunday. So,
Are you?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Me and my boys are taking a trip. We're going to drive through New Mexico, through Texas, into Oklahoma, go eat some food, and then the next morning go watch the game. So, should be fun. And then drive all the way back.
That's a pretty impressive stadium.
Yeah. I did the tour. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything like called a bad seat in that stadium.
No.
And SoFi's not that bad looking either. That's a new stadium. That's really nice.
I think that's a really nice stadium.
Where's SoFi? Is that Houston?
No, that's Los Angeles. That's the home of the Ram Chargers.
That's the home of the Rams that the Chargers borrowed.
Yeah,
I
went
to the Redneck Show. I might be going to Redneck Show, the Monster Trucks in January.
Yeah.
In Anaheim.
Hey, Josh, John Kranz just texted me back. He said he's just been out of town. He's good. I don't know about Rusty though. I don't have Rusty's number.
I haven't seen Rusty in a while.
He might be. They were on this evening, I think, on his on that other channel.
I mean, I'm sure Rusty will jump on in a little bit, just in time to fall asleep.
Oh
He
yeah.
does get puckered out after a certain hour.
Oh, that's good. Everybody should go pop into Stuff and Whiskey and say we love you guys and thank you for doing this. Go make a donation.
Win some high-end whiskey.
Yeah, win some high-end whiskey, but also help people.
Mhm.
This last week, my uncle was in the hospital with pancreatitis, and while he was in the hospital, my cousin owns an insurance broker. So she's like, you call her up and she can do your home, auto,
Right.
all that insurance for anybody, right? Like she'll go look at Allstate, State Farm, Farmers, Joe Blow's side insurance and find the best price for you.
That's my favorite insurance.
Yeah. And so, yeah. And she has about 6 people that work for her. And while her dad was in the hospital, one of her employees committed suicide.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And so, she was kind of distraught, obviously. But suicide prevention, super help. My best friend's brother, about 15 years ago, he was a deputy, or not a deputy, but a police officer with Denver PD, and he actually committed suicide after a shift. Like police officers, I mean, that's like severe PTSD, the things they see. And it's not just like firefights and stuff like that. It's his big, the big disturbing thing with him is things that happen to children and showing
Yeah.
up to car crashes.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never done a single case where I've represented somebody who has done a crime against a child.
Dak just fumbled, of course.
Oh, for
The
fuck's sake.
$65 million man fumbled, but he's the greatest quarterback on the face
He's
of the
not
planet.
65 million.
That's what is that?
60 million.
Oh, okay. 60 million.
Yeah.
Good. Now I understand.
They wouldn't pay him 65. Hell
They
no.
paid him what he was worth, not what he wanted. Jeez.
Yeah.
$50 million for a guy who's won how many playoff games?
But you got to admit, like,
2 whole playoff games.
it's all about like when you're up, right? It doesn't mean they think you're the best quarterback in the league. It's just that it's your turn to get the contract. And of those like high-end quarterbacks that have established themselves as a franchise, but I will say those that go sign contracts like that, you notice the teams aren't successful.
Yeah.
Mahomes did, but Kansas City's smart because they restructure every single year Mahomes' contract.
Right.
So that his base salary becomes a signing bonus that gets distributed through the rest of his contract.
Correct. And
so it doesn't hit the salary cap the way, and he's not the highest paid. Tom
he's
Brady
not
was
selfish.
never the highest paid quarterback.
He's not a selfish man because he wants to keep players around him.
Yep. So he knows that you can't have the best of everything and the highest paid quarterback.
Right. Right. Brady used to do the same thing. Brady wouldn't take huge contracts. He'd take decent. I mean, I think right now what Mahomes is like at 38, 39 APR or 8 per year.
Now, he was the highest paid when he signed, but the way they structured it was where he could keep, they could keep restructuring his contract so that they could continue to. Now, the last couple years of his contract, they have to basically kill it and start over. Otherwise, it's going to become unwieldy.
Yep.
Oh, JD lost internet. That sucks.
And Dak lost the ball, so you know what?
God, you guys weren't
JD.
You were at there 11.
Go Padres.
We go Padres. Let's go.
You guys were at there 11. I was like, oh, they're going to score.
Yeah.
I considered suicide for a minute, but thought, no way. Too many women and too much whiskey to be enjoyed.
We've been on the 4-yard line, and they left it up to Dak to try to get into the end zone instead of running 4 yards. And so, and fourth and 4, and still didn't make it. So I never put anything past Dak to fail at his job.
Why was there
the jaws of victory?
Why was there a rain delay?
Because it
was
rained.
lightning.
It was lightning.
No, they didn't say lightning. They just said
they did say lightning. They even showed the lightning, Z-Man.
Yeah. So
we can't help it if Pittsburgh is a bunch of wussies.
I don't need Stephen A. Smith to know that there is a difference in mentality between some players and coaches. So like John Fox was Denver's coach. And like even when I was coaching Little League or an assistant coach and travel ball and stuff like that, you could always tell the coaches that taught their kids how to win and their coaches that taught their kids how to not lose.
Right.
Yep.
Right. And the champions were aggressive. They didn't like the bottom of the lineup. They weren't saying take 2 strikes or take a strike. Right. It was
swing away.
Yeah, and when John Fox was the coach of the Broncos with Peyton Manning as your quarterback, it was, don't take risk, right? And a champion takes risk, but a champion also raises their game at the times that are big and doesn't make the big mistakes. So like Phillip Rivers could throw for he'll probably end up Hall of Fame, although I don't see it personally. But he had tons of yards. Phillip Rivers played, he won a ton of games, but could never really put it all together. He'd always make a mistake in a big game at the wrong time. I look at Dak Prescott or Tony Romo. Kind of the same way, right? Where they could put up tons of yards. They look absolutely amazing when it doesn't matter. And then, when the game was on the line, they couldn't elevate those around them. Herbert does the same thing. Yeah, same thing, right? And so there are quarterbacks like, Brady. I don't think anybody says Brady was the best quarterback to ever play the game as his physical gifts. No, but he was the guy that could go in and he was a team player, wasn't the highest paid, did all that kind of stuff. And I mean, he always had good defenses when they won the Super Bowl, for the record.
What do you think the number one thing is you have to do as a quarterback to win games when you're on the field?
Not turn over the ball.
Yeah, I think the best quarterback makes everybody around them better.
You have to be able when you go back after you get the ball hiked, you have to be able to read a defense. Yeah. In my own personal opinion, being in Arizona, Kurt Warner, drop throw. And that's hard to get quarterbacks to fucking do that shit.
Damn it, Arizona beat San Francisco today.
Dude, they came back to win it too, yeah.
By a point. That was amazing.
Point.
If you can't read a defense, you're not a good quarterback.
Yeah, Dak doesn't know how to read, period.
But
and he just like, and I don't know if it's his coaching or him, but remember when they lost in the playoffs because he goes and he runs the ball with 8 seconds left?
Yeah, no timeouts.
They were 1 second away from being able to stop the clock, and they couldn't. I think that was the playoffs. And he couldn't stop the clock, and it's just those little lapses, those little things that are just slightly different between how he's wired and how a Mahomes, because I don't think there's a huge physical difference between Mahomes and Dak.
I would say Dak's probably physically
Dak's a bigger guy,
stronger quarterback. Dak's bigger. I think he's faster, but I think he goes in. The thing that I always point to the Buffalo, the 13-second game. Mahomes never thought he was out of that game.
Yep.
No.
And in 13 seconds, he passed 2 times, and they went down and kicked a field goal and then won in overtime.
Yes, sir.
It was. When I knew he never gave up is when they were down 24-0 to the Texans in the first game of the playoffs. That first year they won the Super Bowl. That was crazy. I almost stopped watching. I was so pissed off. I was like, here we go again. When did Marty Schottenheimer come back? How are we losing this game? Only Schottenheimer could pull shit like this off. Where's he at? Somebody show me where he's at.
I don't think you can teach a quarterback how to read a defense. It just starts to become more, repetitive.
Right. Well, obviously experience helps with that, but it's interesting especially when Tony Romo had just started announcing. I thought he did a tremendous job. I'm not saying he was the best announcer, but I learned a lot watching him because he's like, oh, they're doing this. He goes, look what the defense is doing. They need to run a screen here. And it was screen for a touchdown. It was fucking hey, they see shit that they don't ordinarily see. But the difference is, when you're in the booth or a regular season game, I think you can make those calls and not be so nervous that you make a mistake.
Right.
Yep.
Whereas once the pressure's on, that's where it's hard to elevate at that same level. Or I think Dak Prescott can elevate. It just he doesn't do it early enough in the game. He's trying to, he starts to do it when it's a little bit too late.
When it's a lot too late.
Yeah, when he's got nothing to lose, he kind of starts playing the game. But when he's got something to lose, his mind just isn't working the same way in the big game.
The defense starts letting up, so he's able to find those receivers because the defense thinks the game's over, and so they let up.
That's true, yeah.
And that's when he capitalizes. That's when he shines.
Yeah,
and he gets 300 yards in a quarter, and it's okay, it's not garbage.
Prevent defense, dude. Everybody throws against prevent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was I don't know. I just like I always looked at Phillip Rivers as the prime example of somebody that could throw for 350 yards and lose.
No fucking shit. Yeah.
Yep. I actually all my water glasses are San Diego Charger glasses because they don't leave rings anywhere.
But that's why it's hard to find that quarterback that can be they're generational talents, right? Like, you know, it's crazy to have Brady and Manning playing at the same time because they both had that closer ability, that champion mentality. But right now you've got Mahomes,
and nobody
else has that mentality.
Nobody expected Mahomes to be worth a damn. His footwork was horrible in college. His first game, he actually fumbled the ball and then threw an interception, all in the same play. It was amazing.
For the record, Manning still holds the record for rookie interceptions.
Yeah.
He threw like 31 interceptions his rookie year.
The Manning that had Brady's number was not Peyton.
No.
Eli had Brady's number. That
year still did good.
That year they were going to go undefeated all the way to the Super Bowl, and Eli said, "Not so fast."
Well, Eli and what's his name that made the helmet catch?
Yeah.
I'm a Dolphins fan. So me watching Marino, Elway. Oh, he's a fucking freak.
Marino, that's just another guy.
Marino's another guy that could never do it.
He never had the big
throw
game
for all the yards, was super accurate, amazing in the regular season.
Oh, yeah.
But never good enough to win games.
No. Always push the ball down the field.
In fairness, he had really good receivers too, but
yes, sir. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Mark Clayton.
I started watching Miami in the Bob Greasy era. And even Bob Greasy was good.
Does anybody remember who Duriel Harris was? Duriel Harris was one of the wide receivers when Bob Greasy was the quarterback for Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
Duriel played his college ball here at New Mexico State University, and every summer he was friends with a friend of my dad's. He'd come to my house and play basketball with us until midnight out in my outside basketball court in my house.
That's cool.
Yeah, and one year Larry Zonka came with him, so I got to. God, that guy was huge.
See, that's an example right there. That catch that he just threw, and the guy has to be spectacularly wide open.
Yeah,
like there was nobody around him, and he even threw it high. The guy had to go up and grab it.
And the thing is, it's always yards after catch. You know.
Yak.
You can't get fucking 2 damn yards. You gotta run down the field.
Yak.
Okay, look where
they're at. They're at the Pittsburgh 14, so we're on turnover alert.
13. give us a little bit. Give us next yard.
Let's watch Dak throw another interception.
Yeah.
Turnover alert. Turnover alert time.
Give him a fucking chance.
Now we're on the 14.
Oh,
we just lost a yard.
Justin Fields has thrown for 35 yards.
Yeah, your television's about a half a minute behind my ESPN. So
yeah, mine is too. I got DirecTV over here still. So.
Yeah, 30. It's I think like Hulu and YouTube TV are 30 seconds behind normal television.
Damn it!
I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah, Dak's got 128. Is that 128? Is that right? 123.
Yeah, just throw it away.
I think Dak is physically as gifted as Mahomes. I just think like
at the end of a game. No, not even close.
I mean, Mahomes is special. Make no mistake. I think like just the physical tools. It's just Mahomes does stuff that nobody else can do, right?
Right,
like, and he will be completely like he will dive while throwing the ball and be an inch off the ground and throw a strike to somebody 25 yards down the field, like.
That the Super Bowl against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he is literally off the ground, parallel to the ground, throws the ball and hits Rice right in his face mask, and he can't catch the ball. If that had been a catch, it might have turned that game around. But our offensive line was horrible. That by the time the playoffs came, so many injured players.
I will say
Tampa
the
Bay-
offense looks a lot different this year with Kelsey. Like, look at how much easier it looked last week with Kelsey.
Yeah.
When Kelsey's not playing well, dude, that offense is different.
Yeah, but I mean, he's been double and even triple teamed most games. They just
it's pretty crazy. Like, he's just your third down guy.
In the Warren Sapp era, the Bucks fucking won a Super Bowl on their defense alone.
Yeah.
And it's weird to see teams do. Yeah, well, it's weird to see teams do that because you don't see a lot of that.
And it was what's his name? Who was a Chiefs quarterback that moved over that direction and won.
Yeah.
Not Gerbeck, but
oh shit! Really? I can't.
I can't remember. He was the one.
But that wasn't Gruden's team,
right?
No. Gruden got traded. That was the best fucking trade Tampa ever made. Bringing Gruden over there, though. Gruden was a good coach back then. I mean, obviously,
I can't think of the coach that left right before him. He went to Indy.
Dungy.
That was Tony Dungy's team.
There you go.
Yeah, Tony Dungy built the players, but yeah, and it was a defensive win.
Because I mean,
defense point, but yeah,
he went to the Raiders, got paid $10 million a year, didn't do nothing with the Raiders.
Yeah,
it was like a waste of money. Gruden, yeah.
Yeah, but
they thought he was gonna make magic over there, and he did zero.
No, but nobody's ever done magic with the Raiders since the 80s. Nobody.
No,
the Raiders fucking suck. I fucking hate the Raiders.
Well, I mean, the Raiders been to the Super Bowl a couple of times, right?
Yeah, they've won 3.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about after the 80s.
Oh, they won 1. No, they haven't won since the 80s.
They've been to the Super Bowl. They just didn't win the Super Bowl.
They lost the Super Bowl. Was that the Tampa Bay Super Bowl? Who did they play? Did Tampa play?
That was Kenny Stabler, I think.
No, but that is who Tampa played. Tampa played the Raiders, didn't they?
Yeah,
I think it was Raiders, Tampa. Yeah.
When they won that year.
When Tampa Bay won, it was Tampa versus the Raiders.
Yeah.
And then of course the Ice Bowl or the Tuck game, in the AFC Championship with the Patriots.
Now, you know who never goes to the Super Bowl? That would be the Chargers.
Or the game where the guy who drove the little front end loader and made sure that he carved around so that the field goal kicker would get the ball on clear grass. God, that was
Chargers. Oh, I remember that shit too. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Taylor's hot. Just kidding.
Who?
Taylor Swift?
She's Swizzle.
She's
what do you mean?
I thought she was 6 feet tall.
She's a pretty good looking girl.
She's a good looking girl. Her fucking
woman.
Fucking
she's
awesome.
35 years old. I always forget that she's in her mid 30s.
I think she's a good looking girl. I like her music.
In the red zone, we're gonna have to settle for 3 points. Terrible.
4th and 12.
Terrible.
Points are points, Joe. Come on.
No, man. No,
hey, Dallas scored again.
I'll take the points, but I'm just saying that, God.
Right. You get that close, it shouldn't be that hard to get in. You've got CeeDee Lamb, you've got Ezekiel Elliott, you've got some other pretty good talent at wide receiver and tight end.
CeeDee Lamb is one of the best receivers in the league. Like, they should be doing way better. That's the problem is Dallas. I mean, they do have really good talent, but they just don't have a lot around that talent.
So the question I have for Joe is CeeDee Lamb worth $34 million a year, brother?
Dude, I think he's top 3 receivers in the league.
I would say maybe 30. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I wish I had that much money to spend. And then I'd be saying, no, I'm going to keep that money.
The contract they did with him, I'm like, holy fucking shit, dude. Really? All right.
Tallest Richie Z has ever dated was 5'9", which was exactly 9 inches taller than he was.
Yeah, my girl's 5'2". My girl's 5'2". She's cute as shit.
I know.
No, you don't know, fucker.
I have no idea. I just assume, given who you are, man.
Yeah, don't fuck around, brother. I took her out. I took her out to dinner last night, so we had a good time.
My last wife was 5'10".
Yeah.
Croman's wife is 4'9".
Yeah, she's 4'9" and 3/4. 4'9" and 3/4.
There's no rounding up.
4'9" and 3/4. She's taller than 4'9". I've heard her say it repeatedly.
Yeah.
She was barely tall enough to get in the military.
I know. Freaking Lil kept trying to tell me that she was taller than me.
How tall is Lil?
She's 6'1", I think. I'm like,
God.
dude,
She's 6
Really?
feet.
Wow.
yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm 6'2". I'm taller than you, Lil, by an inch. I got you. All right, I think I'm gonna pop that 4-gate now. I want to try the 4-gate.
Cool.
How tall is Chris?
Oh, my fucking vagina. Jesus.
Chris is shorter than Lil, but he's taller than you'd think. Looking at him on the screen,
Yeah, it's hard to see it on screen.
he's probably 5'10". I would guess. Kind of like Joe, 6 foot.
Yeah. In girth, you know.
I'm 6 foot, but I'm.
All right, I'm
a
doing
little
the.
girthy. I'm a little girthy.
I'm doing the ADHD pick.
Nice.
He normally does pretty good picks. I got to
They
say,
say women prefer girth. So,
hey, it's not very big around, but it sure is short. Z-Man knows what I'm talking about. You chode.
I know what you're talking about, man.
Man, like right now, I would take Russell Wilson over Dak in a heartbeat.
No, you shut your big fat alligator mouth.
I'm not lying.
I can't believe they put his face up on the fucking screen. Like, really?
I can't believe Justin Fields beat him out.
I actually liked Justin Fields coming out of college. I just thought he would be better.
And Thomas,
I thought he'd be bigger.
Everybody loves him. They love McCarthy. Both these coaches, everybody loves both of them.
Everybody loves who?
But McCarthy, did he won one Super Bowl?
I don't know if he did because he was with Green
I mean,
Bay.
so did Sean Payton. I'm not gonna lie, so did Sean Payton. But McCarthy never put together like big numbers as a coach.
Has Tomlinson won a Super Bowl? I don't think he has. That's Tomlinson, the Steelers coach.
Yeah, Tomlin. Yeah, he's got 2 Super Bowls, I think.
Yeah, Tomlin's got at least one.
At least one. Yeah, he wasn't he the one that won when it was no, that was.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Lovie Smith versus what's his name from Indy. All right, so this is a red wine finished 4-gate.
So
It looks like wet barrel. That was a wet barrel right there.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, I hope it wasn't that wet because I'm not a huge like heavy red wine finished whiskey lover.
Is it Pinot Sherry?
It just says red wine.
Oh,
California red.
Oh, California red.
How did Russell Stewart end up with the Steelers?
Yeah, actually,
Golden.
Mike Tomlin has won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, I thought it was 2.
As an assistant coach with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and as a head coach, he won Super Bowl.
Oh, he was the defensive coordinator for Gruden.
For Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
In Super Bowl 37, he was the defensive coordinator, and then Super Bowl 43, he won with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, it just says California red wine casks. You definitely get the red wine in this.
I'm not a big fan of Pinot.
Yeah, I think they should be required to turn those barrels upside down because sometimes there's as much as a gallon of product in those barrels. And that becomes not a bourbon.
Okay. I get a little bit of... I definitely get... You know how some red wines kind of are drying if you drink it? So I kind of get that little bit on my tongue.
That's why I didn't get it, man. I was like, man,
I wish I would have looked. I don't dislike it. It's not bad. It's not like The Prisoner, Bardstown Prisoner. I hated that.
Oh, really?
It was like way too much. I felt like it was 100 proof wine. So you do get the whiskey on it, but it does give you that tongue feel like you're drinking a red wine.
Doesn't High West do a prisoner also? Didn't they also use the prisoner barrels for one of theirs?
Speaking of sports, what's up, Daniel Barry?
Daniel Barry Sports Highlights.
I get like a little bit of like a toasted note to it. Yeah, when I got it, I opened it. Even Frankie was like, "You don't like wine finished usually," and I'm like, I didn't know it when I bought it, but
yeah. Oh no, I read the description. I was like, oh, I don't know if I want a wine finish. I'm like, and it isn't specific. I mean, California wine. I mean, there's so many wineries here. It'd be nice to know what winery they got the barrel from.
This could be Temecula for all we know.
Yeah, Temecula Wines Incorporated.
Love it.
So it's better than Prisoner.
Okay.
It'll be interesting to see how it opens up. Oh yeah, you can get Big Vic's latest pick, and you can also still get that Mukalakaliki one. Apparently that one's still for sale. I like that. That's one of my favorite American single malts for the record picks.
Mukalakaliki?
Yeah, come on, I want to see you.
Yeah, it's the one he's got the genie hat on. I got a bottle of that. I like it.
Yeah, that was did he do that? He didn't do that one with Mash and Drum, right?
No, he did it with a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
Do not commit a foul.
Man, it's not even halftime yet, and Livewire's almost over.
Hold on.
Why?
Still got 3 minutes in this first half.
Why is Livewire almost over?
I have a big day tomorrow, Eric, so I can't be pushing it. It's kind of been part of the stuff that's been going on with me. Just my job where I'm at right now is my time is short, so I'm putting a lot of effort into some of these interviews I'm doing externally, and I got to have my best foot forward, and I don't want to be hungover on a Monday.
Yeah. How did last week go?
Really good. It's set up tomorrow.
Good deal. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
I gotta be ready for tomorrow morning. So
that's because I wish you luck. That's why that happened.
Yeah, that was why. That was it. I know every time I don't go live, Eric texts me. He's like, "What the fuck? No Livewire?"
I do. I watch. I basically right now I only watch a couple of shows a week because I'm healthy again. I'm doing stuff. I'm riding my bike. I'm out, and so I watch.
You do IT work, Mike?
Huh?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I sell to IT folks is what I do. I'm
just asking, brother.
Yeah, I'm a sales engineer, so I architect and sell solutions to IT.
You know what I do? I watch Prisoners. I'll fucking say hello.
That doesn't sound like fun at all.
Why the fuck would you watch that shit?
I've been doing it for 33 years. So
yeah, I was gonna say like, oh, I thought you were talking about on TV. I was like, why the fuck did you watch that show? Because there's like a show that's like that.
24 years I had a badge, and then now I'm doing like contract security. I've been doing it for about 10 years.
Do you work state or federal?
State.
I heard being a federal CO is where it's at.
It's the same. My retirement from the first job for 24 years is from PSRS, Public Safety Retirement System.
Uh-huh.
So it's firefighters, it's cops, and it's corrections. So we all make the same amount of fucking money, and they give you.
And now you work for a company that runs the jail.
I work for a company that pays the jail.
Z-Man has seen many of fellas drop the soap and like it.
I've seen a lot of shit, man.
Some of those inmates are like, "Hey, man, why are you in the shower? Don't you work here?"
Oh, that's
yeah. everybody walks around Z-Man and in jail, and they're like, Z-Man, why do you keep dropping the soap?
Really?
He walks in with powdered soap and just sprinkles it on
he's
the
like,
floor.
he's like, oops.
You're like, no, Z-Man, we're not going in there again.
I fell for that once, Z-Man. I'm not picking up that soap again.
When I got the second job, there was a document that I had to fucking sign saying that you're gonna shut the fuck up. Just let me talk. You're gonna see things that can't be disclosed to the public. So you guys can all go F yourselves.
Okay.
Okay.
I do not want you to break your NDA.
Hey, Mike, I just want my fucking retirement.
I am so sexually threatened right now.
I completely understand what you're saying, Z-Man.
Yes, sir.
I have decided if Kamala Harris tells me that I get free health care for the rest of my life, I'm voting for her.
That's suspicious.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
It might work.
You know what? They're both fuck nuts, and I don't know who to fucking vote for. And then I'm watching the
write-in Stalsy. It's a write-in only vote.
Yeah.
And I'm watching the shit that's going on in the Middle East, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, guys, come on now.
How many years has that been going on?
Well, according to them, it's
since you've been born, Z-Man. They went to war when you were born.
I'm interested on what's going to happen tomorrow. It's actually today for them because it's the first
anniversary. I don't know what it is, man. I'm like addicted to fucking finding out what's going on with that bullshit because they don't stop. Let's blow up this. Let's blow up that. Seriously. All right, I'm done.
Oh, everybody's making a big deal out of Sean Payton and Bo Nix arguing on the sideline today.
Really?
Yeah.
What did Bo Nix do that made Sean mad at him?
I don't know. Drop the soap.
Dude, Surtain Jr. had a day.
Dude, that guy. So have you seen like what that guy has done this year so far against other teams? Number one, he didn't have Adams. He's given up in 5 games less than 100 yards. Almost always ghosting the other team's number one receiver, including DK Metcalf, Pickens. He's not given up any touchdowns, less than 100 yards receiving. Always going against the number one receiver. It's pretty crazy.
Dude, that 100-yard interception today was so cool.
Dude, it turned the whole game around.
Yeah, well, didn't they have 2 pick sixes?
No, he had 2. He had 3 interceptions, but only 1 touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Any of you guys see that movie Civil War?
No.
No.
Is it good?
No.
No?
No.
Well, it's not what everybody thought it was going to be. It was more about the reporting of the thing and all that.
Yeah. I mean, the whole premise was just dumb. It was just dumb. It was just poorly done, poorly acted.
I slept through half of it. Does that count?
Yeah. No, well, because I heard somebody today trying to compare that to Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Right?
Real versus.
Are you serious, Clark?
Real.
Dude, Full Metal Jacket is one of my favorite all times. But
yeah,
only
and they acted surprised when I said, "What are you talking about?"
Well, only the one-liners in Full Metal Jacket are my favorites.
Goddamn Private File, you're born again hard.
In Full Metal Jacket, when they're fucking dropping off military off the shore, and that fucking dude stands up there and he says, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning."
That's Apocalypse.
You're talking about Apocalypse
That's
Now?
Apocalypse Now.
That's Apocalypse
so
Now.
Okay.
That's Robert Duvall.
Like,
now.
So
close, man. It's still a war movie.
Yeah,
and a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. So I mean,
isn't that the one where they're on
if you compare those 2 movies, I'd be like, okay, you know,
Is
like
that the
different
one with
direction.
Jane
But
or Henry Fonda when they're on the USS Midway?
No.
No.
is it the one where the guy goes, I am the captain now.
Charlie
I'm
doesn't
the
serve.
Which, by the way, the Midway movie is actually really good if you like old war movies. It's really good.
I do. So's the longest day is a good one too.
Ooh, never saw that.
I like The Longest Yard.
Me too. Which one? Original or remake?
I would say the original.
Yeah.
Is that the
The
one with
remake's a little
like
silly.
Burt Russell or something like that on the
Burt
original?
Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
I don't know. Full Metal Jacket's pretty great because it's like, hi, Joker.
Hi, Joker.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's like they're not even. I just don't see how somebody could even like Kubrick and who I don't even know who directed that movie, Civil War. But I mean, even the concept of the movie is just there's not even like similarities at all between the two movies.
No.
Not in tone, not in atmosphere, nothing.
Isn't that also wasn't Full Metal Jacket also where this is 100% Mississippi Black Snake?
So heads up, Dak just threw an interception.
Yes,
Shut
he
up.
did. Yes,
Yep.
he did. On the Pittsburgh 2.
On the Pittsburgh 2.
Dude. 188 yards, and they've only scored 6 points.
You know what? They should fire that motherfucker. I'm just sorry.
Dude, like
Oh, you
how
got
did
my
like
game.
honestly, but this is what I was talking about earlier, right? Dak Prescott 15 of 20 for 188 yards, and they've got 6 points.
Yep.
Yeah, and two turnovers. Don't forget the 2 turnovers.
Yeah, don't forget that. He's got a fumble and an interception.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna shut down Livewire for the night. I gotta go do a little bit of studying. Probably not, but I gotta get up early, so I'll do studying.
It sounds good.
But
All right.
anybody that wants to jump in back, you can jump in back. I'll hang out a little bit here before we shut it all down. I'll hang
And
out.
jumping in back doesn't mean that you're going to have access to Z-Man when he drops the
Yeah,
soap.
there's no soap in the back. Yeah, no soap in the back. But thank you guys. I'm glad I did this. You guys made me feel better today. Thank you guys for everybody who was so supportive the last couple of weeks. I'm doing great. I'm actually very healthy, very well, good spirits and all that. Just dealing. So that's why it's been a little bit scattered, but hopefully moving forward we'll be a little more consistent. But I will see you guys next week. Cheers.
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 And we're out.
Almost hit the wrong